Welcome back to Nalani Grace XO YouTube page, following the one and only Miss Jess Swayze. If you haven't done so already, go ahead, follow, like, subscribe, and go to Instagram, go to Facebook, do the same thing. If you're new here, I'm the commentator. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about what's going on, while also giving you a little feedback and a little bit of what I think. Today, we're going to be covering the 90s babies versus these new 2010-ish kids. Yo, is it just me or is stuff mad different? But we also going to talk about these nails. So hopping right into it. So right here, you're going to see her doing an application on a fresh set, putting a little acrylic on to the nail, getting that bead to follow right with the flow of the nail structure, making sure that it's even on both sides, making sure that all of the product is laid real smooth. You know, slight work for a professional. Just really making sure that you don't have too much product, making sure that it's even all the way through. So let's go ahead and get right into this topic, though. I grew up in the 90s. Yo, we was getting mad whoopings. Like, anything you did resulted in you getting your butt whooped. I'm talking about if you didn't answer in time, if you didn't say what you were supposed to say, do what you were supposed to do, move fast enough, you can get popped upside your head. I used to think my mom had superpowers. I used to think that my mom could move from anywhere in the house to upside my head in light speed. I don't even know how she could move that fast. Shorty was mad swift. I don't understand. And now I watch kids talking to their parents all the time, saying and doing whatever. And the parents just being like, I'm going to get upset. I'm like, get upset? I would have been dead. They would have been resurrecting me already. I don't know. It's just real different. Right here, you can see that one bead, though, drop right into the nail, letting gravity do its work. Real smooth execution on there. Always like to watch that acrylic kind of fall down like, you know, butter on a biscuit to me. Just real smooth. Not too much excess, cleaning off the sides, taking care of that cuticle, making sure you don't pack it in too tight, making sure you don't push it in, but also keeping it smooth and even. But yeah, back to these kids. I just don't understand. I went to the store the other day. I swear I seen a kid get told by, I guess, an aunt, maybe even a grandma, that they are not allowed to tell them no in front of people. And I said, in front of people? Wait a minute. You trying to tell me they can say no at all? So you saying when you at the house, he can tell you no. But if you outside in front of people, no is off the table. I wish that I would fix my mouth to tell my mama no. The way that I wouldn't have lips, I would sound so different. I would be trying to tell my mama no. The way that my friends would have to visit me in the hospital and send get well cards. I just don't know. My mom would hit me so hard that I probably would dial 919. Different. Kids are real different. They got a lot more choice and a lot more voice. And in some areas, I really fool with it. Like, I really am okay with it because I don't think my parents really asked me my opinion or anything. Now, my opinion probably didn't make that much sense, but, you know, it was nice to be heard and understood, or at least feel like I was. But majority of the time, my parents were not asking me about anything. And as an adult, trying to figure out how to manipulate that space on your own is interesting at times. You normally got to go through some stuff. But I also watch some of these kids make decisions that I don't think that they ready for. You know, like getting phones and going out with their friends and, you know, Mom, I said I was going to, like, man, you raised your voice like that? That's crazy. Like, I get being able to have a voice, but the way you talking to your mama sound like you ain't trying to live too much longer. It's just crazy. I think we got to find a better balance between discipline, respect, and doing traumatic things. Now, once you get all of that product laid on, you're going to file, refine the shape, making sure everything's even, smooth, giving the proper angles for not only yourself, but for the customer so that they can get what they want, creating a nice sharpness to the area. And all this will then help you in the end when you're trying to buff and sand the nail. Now, as far as these nails go, right now, all they're doing is sanding with the drill, smoothing out the area, making sure that acrylic is laid as flat as possible, making sure you can create a nice surface area. As I said before, this is the base of all your work. This is where you kind of can make or break what you're doing. This is going to lay the foundation for your polish, for your design. So you want to get it nice and smooth. Make sure you refine the shape. Again, this is where everything will kind of come together based on what you do here. So making sure you get that shape right, making sure you get that smoothness, that flow all the way across, getting a nice even surface everywhere will really, really, really do you justice. And also making sure you seal that cuticle so that there's nothing getting underneath there. You don't want to have any gaps or splits in between there. So make sure you clean that area up as well, but also seal that area. But yeah, I love these kids now and the freedom that they have, just being able to explore that area. But it's also really, really, really different growing up in an era where you could get in trouble at the school and your parents took that teacher's word as bond. I mean, it didn't matter what the teacher said. You did that. It was written in stone. You did it. Your teacher, your mom, your dad, whoever came to the school for you, literally showed up at the school. It's a wrap for you. Don't matter. I have seen teachers now not call the parents because they are scared that the parents are not going to believe that they precious angel could be that way. Little Johnny or little Sarah would never do that. Meanwhile, Johnny and Sarah at the school acting a plum fool. Yeah, I said plum fool. You know, I'm old and from the South. Yeah, when you get referenced to acting like something that isn't even alive, you are showing your complete butt. So yeah, they at the school acting a plum fool where the teacher don't even want to call the parent because they know that the parent is going to be on their kid's side. And again, I never had that space. And I say, I don't know if I want it. I don't know if that's something that I want. So right here, you see her applying the base coat from the product of GAOY. If you've seen my previous video, you know I'm not even going to try to pronunciate that word, but really great product. It's going to be that pink color there. Get you the number in the comments. And then you're just going right into the design part of the set. We're going to have a little bit of snowflakes and a little bit of blue. Really pretty set once you see the end of it. But again, when you're applying that polish, make sure you get a nice even coat all the way through, whatever that looks like for you. Make sure you don't get anything on the nails, on the skin, cleaning up any of that if it does occur. Just a nice base coat for you to do the rest of your work and design onto. And they're going to apply that on all the hands based on what the customer's inspiration would be. But yeah, kids today got a lot of freedom. And like I said, I don't know if I needed that freedom. I don't know if I needed that space. But I also know that a lot of things that my parents did was really traumatic for me. And I say traumatic in the sense of I was more scared of things than I was anything else that was going on. So I don't know. Kids today, I think they got it easy. They got it easier than we had. I do think they have a lot more choice than we had and a lot more difficulties, but I don't think their difficulties result in as much trauma as ours. As you see right here, though, they doing that French that I like so much. Well, really, it'd be a tropical because it's in color. I learned that just recently. Also, really, really, really like the blue sparkle glitter. Love the way they applied the base on there first to give it that extra little pop and shine. You see the stripes going in onto a couple of the fingers. Really cute, really nice winter design. Another tropical version of a French. Really nice, really, really nice. I told y'all in my previous video, I always think it's really, really creative and really a show of talent to be able to create that same shape on each side of a nail, especially freehand each and every time. Right here, covering that tropical with glitter, giving a nice little pop. Like I said, the way that they do that and the speed in which they do it and make it so nice and symmetrical. True talent. Shout out to every nail tech. And y'all know my disclaimer. Anytime I'm doing in the video, anytime you hear me commentating, you're going to hear me say, relax your hand, ladies. Anybody that's getting your nails done, I need you to relax your hand. It is not a wrestling match with hands. It is not thumb war. It is not rock, paper, scissors. It's none of that. I need you all to relax your hands and do my favorite thing. Follow Miss Jess Swayze, Nalani Grace XO on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Subscribe, like, follow, share, do all of it. But yes, please relax your hand, ladies. Please. Nail techs be out here with their neck tight as all can be, shoulders shrugged, hands cramped up, forearms out here looking like pop out of spinach, man. I just need y'all to relax your hand. It helps with your design. It helps with the artwork. It helps everybody, and you can get in and out of there faster. Please relax your hand. They will thank you. They man will thank you. We all will appreciate you. Right here, you see a little split design. That's also one of my favorite things that they do. It gives a nice little pop, a little flair. But yeah, kids today, they didn't have it like us. But again, they don't have that trauma like us. And that's just my opinion. You know, I'm not know all, see all. I ain't the person that would tell you that one way is better than the other. I would just say, I don't think we got it right back in the day. But it is funny to see kids today not have any idea what we went through whatsoever. And I'm not trying to tell you them, oh, we used to have to walk 50 miles of school stories. I'm just saying it's mad different these days. Main thing I had to worry about is do my chores and get outside to play. really like this set. I think it's really beautiful. Nalani Grace did her thing again. Just Swayze. Again, follow, like, share Nalani Grace XO. You see the car, you see the tag, you see the nails. It's your commentator. I'm out.